Hey everyone, welcome back to Endless Money Pits. This is the Transitions Photochromic Visor, and today I'll tell you what it's like to own one, and how my new one compares to the Transitions visor I've been using for the last 10 years. I wasn't paid to make this video, and I paid full price for the visors. I just really like the product and think you will too. The Transitions Photochromic Visor automatically darkens when exposed to UV light, eliminating the need to carry around a second visor. I bought this Bell Vortex helmet and the Transitions visor near the end of 2012 after I'd had my motorcycle endorsement for about a year. My first helmet had a plain, clear visor and was made for adventure riding. I used a pair of tinted goggles under the visor, which worked well enough with that particular helmet, but it wasn't long before I was ready for an upgrade. A friend of mine already had a Bell Vortex at the time and got me interested in buying one, and when I found out about the Transitions visor and that it was an option for the Vortex, I was completely sold despite the high price tag. Using that visor over the past decade, I've experienced a really good mix of daytime and nighttime riding, on cloudy days, clear days, and everything in between, getting to and from college and work, not to mention road trips and fun rides that go on past sunset. That visor almost always seemed to provide the perfect level of darkness to match the environment, adjusting to changes in light exposure in a matter of seconds. There are times when I wish it would go just a little bit darker, but that's usually when the sun is right in my face, and I don't really think there's much they can do to fix that without compromising safety. I added this tinted strip on the top of the visor for extra shielding against the sun, but I think I'd install one on just about any visor. I actually had it in my first helmet, so I've been using that for at least 10 years too. If they're still made, I'll figure out what they're called and put a link in the description. I've even managed to keep the lens free of any major scratches or chips, so it seems like this visor is just as durable as any other high-quality visor. By the way, you can now support the channel by purchasing this awesome design available in a t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie, and in a bunch of different colors as well. Check for a link in the description below. Anyway, last year I was watching a video and learned that my trusty Bell Vortex was expired and should be replaced. I wanted to keep my Transitions visor since it was still in great condition and working perfectly, but I tried buying a couple versions of the new Bell Vortex and wasn't happy with either one. I've got a whole other video about that. Long story short, I ended up making a massive upgrade to the Shoei RF1400, which also offers an optional Transitions Photochromic visor, but that meant I had to buy a new visor to fit this helmet, and the price had increased significantly. Story of my life, always intending to save money, but then spending more than I ever imagined. I've been using the new helmet and visor for about a year now, including a road trip to California and back, and as far as I can tell, Transitions hasn't changed one thing about their visors. It seems to be the same excellent product that I've been using for the last 10 years, which I think is somewhat of a rarity today, especially when you look around at new products that are the genesis of something that used to be great. Everything changes with time, but this visor hasn't yet. Now that I've got the old one next to the new one, I can see that the old one is a little darker, like permanently tinted just a little bit. The only thing I don't like about the Transitions visor is that they aren't made for more than a handful of helmets currently on the market, so you have to make sure you have one of those helmets before you get excited about ordering one. If you'd like to buy one, there will be a link in the description. If you use the link, I'll get a small commission at no additional cost to you. It helps me keep making these videos, so I really appreciate it. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe for the best DIY videos on the internet. And until next time, just keep throwing money at it.